Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into one of the missions here for the new Supreme Magnificent Battle Stage against Blue Gogeta. This is going to be the Super Bosses category mission. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is going to be a very hard mission for a lot of people because the Super Bosses team has approximately 5 good units on it, and you need 6 to build a team. So, if you don't have Broly, good luck. I mean, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, good luck. I don't doubt that you can get it done without him. I'm just saying, good luck. So let me talk about my team build real quick right here. Of course, obviously, Broly is the leader. We don't have Cell Max yet out on Global, so I'm working with what I've got here. If Cell Max was here, he would probably replace either Frieza or Zamasu is who I would peel off here. I really like Frieza on this team. I think he works well. You know, I probably keep him. But I think Zamasu, the AGL Zamasu, is actually going to be really good for this fight. I could have brought the Tech Zamasu, but since Gogeta does have an STR phase twice in this fight, I figure AGL Zamasu should be pretty good in here. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to the Tech phase and regret bringing him. But at the moment, I feel pretty comfortable with him on the team, so we'll see. So, of course, that's kind of what my reasoning for bringing Zamasu is. Like I said, I would bring Cell Max if I had him. Obviously, I don't. He's not here. So, anyway, Broly's our leader. Broly, Chi, and Limo. This fight doesn't cancel dodge. They're a really good unit if they're dodging, so we're going to hope that they're getting their dodges off. Physical EZA Goku Black. He's not the best unit in the world. But he can be really helpful for Broly, Chi, and Limo, so probably on this first rotation, I'm going to float him off to get him next to them. We are on a full Super Bosses team, so he should be, what, double orb changing? At least creating rainbow orbs. So we'll be able to get that. And then, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Rose, it's pretty good. He does a lot of damage. So, I'm probably going to have to prioritize Broly's domains. My goal for this is just going to be to survive. The Gogeta at the end, I think we can one-turn him if we get a good turn from Broly, so that's what I'm going to kind of be shooting for. Let's start out by getting Rose a bunch of orbs right there. I probably could have saved him for this guy at the end, but I'm just going to grab these int orbs right here for him. Let's go ahead and go. 9 orbs for him. We should be fine. We don't have Big Bad Bosses activated because AGL Zamasu has Cold Judgment instead. So we're missing out on Big Bad Bosses, but I'm not too concerned about that. That's not a huge worry in my mind at the moment. Again, let me know what you guys are using to clear this mission. I imagine that this is going to be very hard for a lot of people. I'm not really going to market this so much as a guide, so much as this is the team that I use to complete the event. That's all I've got to kind of say about this. The mission, too, it's really tough. I don't remember what the rewards are. I could probably scroll down and look. So clear stage 7. What is it? Clear stage 7 with 6 super bosses. So it gets you 5 stones and 1 summon ticket. That's what this gets you. 5 stones and 1 summon ticket. I can't recommend, like, if you're looking at this going like, oh man, I really got to get Broly, I really got to get Cell Max, and you're like prepared in your mind to spend like 600 stones to get them or something like that, keep in mind that your return on investment, at least for this mission, is only going to be 5 stones. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you don't think that you're going to get use out of this team otherwise, maybe just let that mission sit for a while, let your account build up, let some of these characters come to you, and just get that mission done later. You know, it's like, it's always good. It's like, oh man, I just need 5 more stones to get 1 more multi. If I could just beat this mission, right? Like, just have some patience, man. I promise you all, at some point, there's going to come a time, another time in the future, where you're going to say the exact same thing. You're going to go, man, if I only had 5 more stones for this mission. And guess what? If you save those 5 stones, they'll be there for you in the future. Now, I know you could say that about literally anything. Be like, oh, we should just not spend any stones ever because we're going to, you know, need them in the future. It's like, well, that's like a really defeatist way to look at it, I guess. What I'm more trying to get at is, like, how much value are you going to get right now? If you spend a ton of stones right now, we already know, I'm recording this after we just got confirmation that LRUI Goku is coming out on Global next. The Tanabata Tech LRUI Goku is the next unit coming out on Global. We thought it was going to be Topo, but it's actually UI Goku, so that's pretty cool. But if, like, you know, you're a really big fan of him, and, like, he's probably the better unit anyway because he's a Saiyan, you know, Cell Max is limited to, like, 2 teams that are probably going to age out very poorly because they are villain teams. Villain teams tend to age dramatically fast because a lot of the times they're carried by 1 or 2 units, and, you know, if the pieces around them start falling apart, there's only so much those units can do to carry them. You just end up running a bunch of dead weight, and then those characters will start to age out too, and it's just like, it's the same thing for villain teams every time. They come out, they might look a little bit flashy for a little bit, but they're going to age out. I mean, it's just going to happen. It happens to everybody, but it tends to happen a lot faster for villains. Whereas, like, Tech UI Goku, a 70% chance to dodge character, he's going to last for a while, so... Just something to, you know, just harbor that thought in your mind. Just think about that. So how are we looking right here? Pretty good. Remember that Zamasu does have 40% damage reduction here. I believe it's 40, right? Or did they bump it to 50? I'm looking at the wrong spot. Here we go. Yeah, 50% damage reduction. Okay. So he's got 50%, you know, 400k defense. I feel pretty comfortable putting him in slot 1. Remember that Zamasu performs a guaranteed additional attack after, what is it? After getting hit. So after he gets hit once, he does do a guaranteed additional super attack. So that's kind of why I'm throwing him in slot 1. Rose does have more damage reduction. He has 60% right now, or 60. Yeah, it is 60. But he has lower defense, so it doesn't really matter. We do need to make sure Frieza gets his 3 orbs, or no, this is Frieza's first rotation, so it didn't matter. They are opening with the super attack. That really sucks. Do these guys like stun or seal? Oh, they seal. No, this is bad. Crap. That sucks. Like, I don't really care that we ate the 500k damage. Obviously, that sucks too. But the seal is really what's getting me here because we just lost out on 2 stacks from Zamasu. Like, that's gonna matter. Like, why do they seal, man? I hate bosses that seal. It's like the most annoying thing. It's so annoying because, like, these fights don't last long enough, man. Like, it's a very... what do I want to say? Like, it's a very delicate dance to getting your characters built up. And one thing like that, I mean, we could now lose because we're missing those 2 stacks. We could get 30 minutes into this video, get to, like, the final phase of Gogeta or something like that, and we're going to lose because we don't have those two stacks. Like, if we only had just slightly higher defense, you know, we could have survived. But because we got sealed and we didn't get those stacks in, that could be the reason that we have to hop back in here and do another 50-minute run, right? Like, it's so annoying. It's so garbage. Like, you know, I definitely didn't like the Fusion Zamasu fight. I thought it was just, like, really boring and I hated it. But, like, at the very least, right, I could rattle off 5 attempts in that event in 8 minutes, you know? Like, you could hop in there, in 8 minutes, you're done. You're out. You post your video as a content creator. That's pretty cool. Whenever you're playing Dokkan more casually, like if you're just sitting on your couch, like time isn't that big of a deal. Obviously, you don't want to spend all day in these events, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. Broly, Chi-Lai, and Limo are going to save our asses right here. We're going to go ahead and throw them in slot 1. That'll give us quite a bit of healing. Actually, it's a full heal. Okay, very good. Again, 100% chance to dodge from them, so not really concerned. Let's grab those 6 orbs with Goku Black. And then Broly's going to be fine at the end right here. Okay. But, you know, compared to this event, I mean, regularly you're going to be seeing like turn, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on what team you're running in here. So, you know, it's like that's a long time. That's a long time. Each super attack animation is going to be like, you know, 45 seconds to like a minute long over the course of 3 turns. I mean, that's like legit like 30 minutes, man. Like that you're just spending in these fights. It's a long time. So whenever you die, like it doesn't feel very good. All right, sweet. I got the KO right there. That's good. So we're moving into the STR phase. This guy does not seal. There is no sealing by this Gogeta, so we can just... we can put Zamasu comfortably in slot 1. He's got type advantage. Our defense is a little bit lower because we don't have support on this rotation. Remember that Frieza and Goku Black both support super bosses, so that's why we're lower right here. I could use Rose's domain. I don't really need to, though. The nice thing about Rose is that his domain is not really critical for him. It's just going to give him more damage. Rose is actually, I think, probably more defensive in his base form. I don't want to say that outright. I'd have to like go do actual calculations and figure it out. But remember that in his transform state, in his scythe form, he does have 66% damage reduction at the start of turn, but it all goes away whenever he attacks. So you kind of like trade off the extra defense for like, you're going to do some big numbers as Rose, or like the scythe mode. But in his base form, after he attacks, he keeps the 30% damage reduction that he has from super bosses category allies on the team. He does keep those. So, you know, you can still get up to some pretty decent defense numbers while keeping the damage reduction. I just think that that's, like, better for most of the fight. Plus, it's like, imperative that we transform Broly. So, we're obviously gonna transform Broly. I guess I could have transformed Rosé, especially since I'm kind of running the Brolys as floaters, but I don't know. Give me time to regret that decision. Ooh, 100k. Maybe I should have transformed him. 100k. I was not totally expecting 100k right there. That normal hit for... What is 650 times 1.3? I can't do that math. I mean, it's like... Be like 220 or something like that. 650 times 1.3. So that normal's hitting for... 845,000 right there, plus we're type disadvantage, which is like, what is that, 1.5 basically? I don't know. I'd have to get the chart out, but... So that normal was hitting us pretty hard. If we had gotten more rainbow orbs and actually gotten this guy's additional super attacks, that would have been good, but of course we got a turn where there were just 0 rainbow orbs. That's pretty cool. Always loved that. That would have been another reason to transform him right there, is because Rosé does create rainbow orbs once he goes into his domain, so... Like, maybe I should have transformed him there, but I think we're going to need Broly transformed if we want to get through this Tech Gogeta phase. So that's kind of what I'm playing around, is Tech Gogeta, who's coming up next. All right, so we can get 7 orbs again. Very nice. It's a 100% chance to dodge. Obviously, 100% chance to dodge is very good. 7 orbs right there for him. That'll probably heal us back up to full. Yeah, very nice. We're getting support from Frieza. We just need to make sure Frieza gets 3 orbs right there. Boom. Okay. Very good. We're probably going to KO on this turn. Broly, Chilai, and Limo are really helpful for Frieza, by the way. Broly, Chilai, and Limo do give super bosses and movie bosses. They get super bosses and movie bosses category allies, or maybe it's joint forces. I can't remember. But they give 10% damage reduction support on their whenever they do their 24 key. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So everybody else in this rotation now has an extra 10% damage reduction. May not seem like a lot, but for a character like Frieza, who already has some built-in damage reduction, it's going to help him out a lot. I'm getting a little bit nervous about Goku Black because he hasn't taken a single hit yet. That's making me a little nervous. That Goku Black needs to get hit several times in order to build up. All right, so we do want to transform into Broly's domain right here, I think. Do we? Like, I say that out loud, but would we be better tanking if I transformed with Rosé instead? This is tough. This is a really bad rotation to go into this fight on, and there's so many attacks in slot 1. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Yeah, man, if we just had some more stacks with Agil Zamasu. You would have 66% damage reduction if I transformed you. But no guard. Broly would have guard and 26%. You have 50% on Zamasu. Oh, this is tough. Their defense numbers are going to go up whenever I use the domain. What do the domain effects give again? 20% for Broly. And then, what's yours? Also 20%. Rosé's hits more characters, though, right? Broly's only hit Extreme and Exploding Rage are movie bosses. Like, you're not on Exploding Rage. I'm going to use Rosé's. Yeah, let's use Rosé's. Okay, so that's gonna buff more of our characters. Rosé now has 66% damage reduction in slot 1. How's Broly looking? 232 still. You're at 564. But we're like true type disadvantage. Like that wouldn't be enough to tank. right? Because, I mean, he's going to hit so hard. He hits for over 2 million. I don't know. I think if he supers in slot 1, we're dead. I think it's like a guaranteed loss if he supers in slot 1. Let me do some math. Okay, so this is the Dokkan damage calculator right here. So this is Gogeta's super attack damage right here. I calculated that right here. So that is this 770,000 right here times 0.3. That's how much his attack buff is. So you add that. So that's that 231. Oh, you guys can't see the calculator. Here we go. So that 231 right here, that is 770,000 times the 30% raise that he gets on super attack. So 0.3. And so you add that 231,000 to his super attack damage of 2.31 million. And so he's doing a total damage of 2541 right here. So I have that plugged in right there. We've got Rosé's defense plugged in right here. It's probably easier if I show it on this screen. 322, 280. So that's what that is. He's got 66% damage reduction. The attacker type is Tech. He's also a super class unit. And then I didn't mess with anything else. So this is what we're looking at right here. So Rosé is physical and extreme. So he's going to take 686k damage right here from a super attack if we get hit by it. Obviously, that's not good. But, you know, we changed nothing else. So let's change the defense. This should be, what is it? 564, 710 right here. And he's got 50% damage reduction. So we would take, you know, a little bit of damage there on Zamasu. Broly is guarding. Maybe I should transform Broly. I haven't locked in this turn yet. So Broly would have 26%. Let me go ahead and transform Broly and see what he would take, because we kind of know that the other two are lose conditions. So let me transform Broly real quick and let's see what happens. Okay, so we just transformed with Broly. Let's see if our chances fare any better. So we know that his damage reduction is 26% whenever the domain is activated, and his defense stat is 371, 544. That's obviously not great. That's his defense right there, but he is guarding. He does guard, so you can see right here, guards all attacks. So we do have passive guard. So it looks like, actually, Broly right here is going to be our best option. Remember that Broly does get defense whenever he gets hit as well. He gets 50% defense when receiving an attack. So 371, 544 times 1.5. So 557, 316. So looking like Broly's going to be our best slot 1 right here. So yeah. We've got passive guard, 26%. We've got the super attack damage in. Tech super, we're AGL extreme. So yeah, I guess Broly, because of the guard right here, is going to end up being our best slot 1 option. That's crazy how that works out. I will keep Rosé in slot 2 right here. I just need to make sure that I get him rainbow orbs this time. We can't not get him rainbow orbs. So we can get 2 over here. Let's get those. And then AGL Zamasu, we just got to kind of hope. He'll be good in every phase after this, but... Alright, do we still get the buff for that? We do. Okay, that's good. Alright, so... By the way... My Broly has a full dodge build, by the way. So far, I haven't seen anybody in the comments telling me that I was an idiot for, like, giving Broly a dodge build. I don't think you guys really care. I don't care what you give your units, but whenever that happens, like, dude, my genes... I'm just saying, like, whenever I see something like that happen, like, did you guys see how much fretting I was doing? Did you guys see, like, I was sitting there, like, I had the math pulled up? By the way, that is https://Dokkan-damage-calculator.netlify, netlify.app, app. So, https://Dokkan-damage-calculator.netlify.app. That is the website I was using for this. There's a link on Twitter apparently somewhere. I could go dig through my old tweets and find it, but I am lazy. If someone reminds me in the comments, I might pull it out and post it in the description, but I will definitely forget. I've got like 5 more videos to record after this one. I did not have time to spend 30 minutes calculating how much damage I would take. Only for Broly to dodge the attack, like the goated man he is. Dude, what an animal, you know. Broly is the same beast, but a different animal. All right, that's who he is. That felt pretty good. That felt like, ooh, oh, this is really good too, because that means now Zamasu's gonna get a stack in. Well, that's not very good actually. We got quite a few super attacks off. We still have 30% damage reduction. All right, we're fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I need Zamasu to KO right here though. Get a crit, please, buddy. Yeah, see, look, we're all fine. Everything is good. Everything is really, really good. All right, this is a little bit spooky, though. So, obviously, we got to give Broly, Chi-Lai, and Limo, like, most of these orbs here. I would love to give them the Goku Black. I really would. I would just, like, love that, but can't do that. All right, we can give him 7, though. Yeah, let's give him 7 over here. Not the best, not the worst. And then the Friend Broly. How's the Friend Broly built? Not that I care, but I'm just curious. How'd they go? Ooh, nice 12 dodge. That's pretty good. Oh, and they've got the equips on them. I haven't done this event yet. The 9th anniversary battle, previously known as the 8th anniversary battle event, has now been revamped to the 9th anniversary battle. I have not yet completed the stages in there. That's on my agenda list to do tonight. So we'll get that done. But yeah, you know, I might throw. I don't know if I'll throw one of those on Broly. What do I have on him at the moment? I think I just have like straight up dodge equipments on him. Yeah, I mean, I've just got some really good dodge equipments. I've got him up to 24 dodge, and you know, I've still got some like other things on him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'd just much rather he dodge, but you know. Let's grab these. That's 8 orbs right there. Broly should be fine. The only person I'm really worried about is Physical Goku Black. That AoE might shred him a little bit. The good news is that Broly, Chi-Lai, and Limo are going to get a super attack off first, and they're going to give that little bit of extra damage reduction support. So that's gonna take the edge off just a little bit off of Physical Goku Black. It's gonna kind of lessen the blow there. So yeah, that's just unfortunately we literally have gotten 0 hits on him the entire fight. Like oh, we are debuffing as well. That's really good. So yeah, that should help out with the AoE damage. Now, if Gogeta supers, Gogeta does the really funny thing of giving himself a 100% attack buff, and so then he does, like, you know, million damage normals after that. So, okay, luckily he didn't super attack before the AoE, so that's really good. That's really good. Nice. We love that. We love that. Thank you, Gogeta, for being kind. Everyone clap. I mean, he's just not going to super, I guess. That's cool. We're going to get a lot of debuffs on him then. So yeah, Goku Black does greatly lower attack as well. So we've gotten, what, 3 or 4 debuffs off on him now? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, Broly should be fine right here, the Friend Broly. His defense isn't the best at this point, but, you know, he is getting more whenever he attacks. He has type advantage. He has guarding. I don't know. We should be fine. He's got 12 dodge. This super attack just hits so hard. This is a 3.6 million damage super attack. Like, that's really hard. But he does have damage reduction, and Gogeta is debuffed, though. So we'll see. We will see. Surely he's fine. I don't think he takes 500k damage here. Does he? Oh. 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 Broly, ooh. Take me out to dinner first, Broly. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All right. It's pretty good, chat. So, now Gogeta does have a 0 cooldown, so he could just be supering again immediately right here. That would be very unfortunate. But we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and grab some orbs for Frieza right here. Should get us the Dokkan attack. Yeah. So Broly's just gonna win. All right, just don't immediately super attack, and we're fine. All right, sweet. That's fine. Rosé's fine. Frieza's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh, buddy. The Dokkan attack, we win. Broly has it in him. He's got the guns. He's got the juice. He's got the batteries. He runs on, like, super Duracell Energizer mega batteries. Like the batteries that power NASA. That's what Broly runs on in this fight. He just absolutely shreds this Gogeta. In my Cell Max showcase, I actually have a turn of Broly just one-turning this phase. Like, it was pretty crazy, so I have a feeling he's going to do the same here. Now, my Broly's not built offensively, but as you can see, Gogeta's health is gone. You actually can't see because it's gone, so that's pretty cool. There we go. So that was a little bit spooky, and again, this will get a lot easier once we have Cell Max on Global. But, yeah. So let me know how this went for you guys. Obviously, dodging super attacks is pretty cool. Like, that's like a really good feeling, you know? Do you guys feel the same way whenever that happens? You know, you spend 30 minutes in a fight and then just, boom, you dodge. Cool. Well, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, that is Dokkan Damage Calculator.netlify.app. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time.